I spent a good amount of time in jail lately. So when I get out, friggin' my PO sends me to a halfway house where they practice sober living. They're telling me get a sponsor. I get one, and then they're like, don't freaking, have a relationship for a year. I'm like, all right, let's see how much this dude knows. He's like, you gotta love yourself before you can love someone else and all this shit. And I was like, like my worst time is when I'm alone with myself. Like, I tend to fuck some shit up. So friggin', I call my sponsor when stuff starts getting rough, because for me stuff starts getting rough at odd hours of the night, and then this responsible person is all I can't help you or whatnot. So I'm like, man, as much as he knows or whatnot, I can't be by myself. So I kick my sponsor or whatnot. And then at first I was can't go back to the same girls that I normally go to. So then I end up doing some crazy stuff where I start dating online or whatnot, and I was feeling like a super lame, right? So then I go to this friggin' one house where there's even weirdos up on there. And I just couldn't get a ride out of these sticks and stuff. So a person took me to the middle of nowhere. It was some friggin' Hills Have Eyes stuff, and then just totally flipped out, and wasn't what it was. So I was like, man, I gotta get out of here, even if I have to walk all the way to town. And I was about to walk, but then I just sent out a SOS to anyone I knew. And guess who freaking, answers it? This girl I start talking to on the internet. And she's like, oh, well, you must be in trouble. Come to save the day. And I was like, damn, this motherfucker hardly ever know me. And then and then what was so funny was she was like, did I just save you from another bitch? And I was like, yes, thank you, please, or whatnot. We started talking or whatnot. She was helping me through my substance abuse, 'cause she's a substance abuse counselor or whatnot. So then freaking she doubled as a sponsor or whatnot, kept me sober, and I valued her opinion, and then lo and behold, we start dating or whatnot. So some of that stuff that they tell you in AA is good, but some of it ain't, because I wouldn't have remained sober if I would have stood alone. Gotta have somebody, and they tell you you don't know shit. So yeah, I don't know nothing, and if I didn't I do know if I would have been by myself.